Hello Aquarius and welcome. I'm Jessie Ray and this is Chiron's Key Tarot. Thank you for joining me today for this reading. I'm going to take a look at the energies that you guys are moving away from, the current energy around you, and the energy that you guys are moving towards. This is a general reading for January 1st to the 15th. And as I was dropping into your space and doing the meditation and pulling your first few cards, the healing card came out as well as attachment. And I feel like anything that you guys were having an unhealthy attachment with, anything that was holding you back attachment wise, I feel like that energy is being healed and cleared and is like releasing you. And it's allowing you to move forward because now you have the Fool card out here as like going to be the current energy around you, and I really feel like it is allowing you to embrace newness, embrace some different emotions. Yep, see, and you got the Death card and the Six of Pentacles. So there's something about, and with Judgment too, Judgment is very much this kind of like divine intervention. It can talk about transformations, releasing the old, really kind of welcoming in that new energy. And yeah, really kind of working to overcome things that are no longer serving you, no longer in balance with where you're going. And also the responsibility card came out for you guys too, and I just feel like there's a sense of you kind of reviewing your responsibilities as far as your part in it, and in your part of the attachment, in your part of how you want to move forward, and really kind of embracing that you have that power, and that wisdom and that inner knowing to kind of break through, and allowing this judgment energy, this kind of like divine intervention, this divine releasing, this divine like recalibration to happen and take over, so that you can be able to move forward down this new path, so that you can release and renew and rejuvenate as we move here into the new year in 2024. Because with this Fool card, it's pairing also with the moon as well. So I feel like there are going to be things that come up that are a little unseen, that might be a little bit challenging, because it's also paired with this Eight of Cups. So it's like you are embracing this new energy, you are healing, you are clearing, and it's kind of like you're going to start your journey, and then I feel like the Moon card's going to happen, and it's going to kind of ask you to potentially revisit, potentially, somebody might contact you from your past, and you could be tempted to kind of go back to that thing that was no longer serving you. So things like that to be aware of. But there's this real sense of, if you embrace this clearing and this healing and embrace the choices that bring you emotional fulfillment rather than re-choosing the old, I really feel like there's just going to be a total recalibration, a total like rebalancing, and things are going to feel a lot more harmonious for you. And I feel like with this Page of Swords energy, anybody that was flighty, anybody that was kind of not true to their word, feeling a little bit tricky, is going to kind of be removed from your life. There's a sense of really kind of starting to own that part, and maybe this is like kind of tied with this responsibility, but it's kind of like this King of Wands card is really kind of telling me like you kind of taking ownership of what you can control, and like realizing what you can't control, and then having that courage to be like, okay, well, I'm just going to go after the things that make me happy. I'm going to choose better for myself. I'm going to choose the things that I really want to see happen for myself, and really kind of allowing that releasement with the Judgment card of anything that feels flighty, anything that feels tricky, anything that feels dishonest to be released. And then really stepping into that Fool card, it's like once you step into that energy, it's like then that's when that finality happens, and then that's when it's going to kind of really start to take shape, and you're going to make that decision, and those things are going to start to fall away, which leads to this balancing card of the Six of Pentacles, where things start to kind of recalibrate, be rebalanced, be reborn. You start to feel a little bit more in harmony, right? There's like this harmonious aspect to it. And then it's kind of like juggling, juggling this newness of this Fool card. And sometimes the universe likes to try to trip us up a little bit when we say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, this is my new thing, like this is what I'm going to go after. And then sometimes it can try to throw a monkey wrench into our plans and onto our path to see if we're really going to stay true to our word. And I just am picking up on that energy a little bit, like with this Moon card, the Eight of Cups, and with this Two of Pentacles. That you might kind of get this little surprise from the universe, and it's just really, this reading is really here to remind you to just keep going with the new, and don't go back to anything that you know is not emotionally fulfilling. Don't go back to anything that is going to feel tricky or sticky. Don't go back to any type of a dishonesty, whether that's a job, a relationship, a friendship, something like that. You know how it's going to resonate for you, but don't be tempted to go backward. Keep moving forward, keep juggling that new path, keep trying to figure out how you can, calibrate yourself to this new path, and really go with what is feeling harmonious. Go with what feels balanced. Go with what feels good, okay? So I'm wishing you guys all the best for the first part of January. I will see you guys back here next weekend, and take care.